Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh, my brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters, this message is for everyone out there in regards to what's happened to Lebanon. Now, my brothers and sisters, as you can see from the coronavirus pandemic to what's happening overseas to our brothers and sisters, to what's happening also in Lebanon, do not think Allah is not aware of what's happening. My brothers and sisters, we are under examination. We are under examination. Allah is testing us. And as you can see from that event, we never know when our time's gonna come. We don't know. A lot of people, they've got that mentality where I'm gonna live to be 80, I'm gonna live to be 100. And they've convinced themselves. We don't know when our time's gonna come. So we have to make every time matter. As long as we're living, we have to make every minute matter. And we have to be smart. And we have to invest in the hereafter. And by doing so, we have to look at what's important and not be deceived by this dunya. And what I mean by deception is, by us falling in love with this dunya, we forget about the hereafter. We don't take it seriously. And we start to love everything about this dunya. We love the materialism, we love the money, we love everything that it offers, and we forget about the hereafter. And we don't look at our good deeds. We don't look at what we need for the hereafter. We don't look at our account for the hereafter, our book of deeds. All we look at is this dunya, what I want from this life, how much money I can make, and everything I love and everything I don't want. We just think dunya. My brothers and sisters, you can see, Allah is showing us, especially this year, on how life is fragile. How any time, doesn't matter how old you are, your time can be up. We don't know our expiry date. My brothers and sisters, the money that you have in your bank account is not yours. The children that you sent to school today are not yours. The life that Allah has given you that's not even yours, because to Allah we belong and to Him we shall return. Inna alayhi wa inna alayhi raji'un. My brothers and sisters, dig deep. Dig deep, because your charity is going to shelter you from the hellfire. Dig deep and give as much as you can, and give as much as you can, not just to Lebanon, but to other countries that are also suffering, my brothers and sisters. Help mankind. Allah says, those that have mercy on mankind, I will have mercy on him. So my brothers and sisters, don't hold back. Don't be stingy. Give for the sake of Allah. And in the Quran, Allah's promising. This is His promise. Imagine your Creator saying, I'm promising, when you give, I will give you back even more. I'll give it back to you even more. It's His money. The wealth that we have is Allah's. He gave it to us in the first place. So Allah is giving us wealth. We're holding on to it. We're attached to it. And when something happens, when someone's in need, when a poor person's in need, when this pandemic that's happening in Lebanon right now, when people are in need, we want to hold back. We want to start making excuses. And the shaitan plays with everyone. The shaitan comes to every single person, including myself, and he starts making us think all these things when it comes to giving for the sake of Allah. It even makes us think the people that we're giving it to, how do we know they're legit? My brothers and sisters, if I give someone $100 or $200 or $1,000, and my intention, Allah knows what my intention is. I'm giving for the sake of Allah. I'm giving to help. I'm giving to benefit mankind. And this person goes and steals the money. I can't chase every single Tom, Dick and Harry that's going to do that. I don't know people's intention. All I can do is do my part, and all I can do is give for the sake of Allah, and I will be judged for my intention. Regardless what charity, what they do, regardless what that person does, I will still be rewarded for my intention. So my brothers and sisters, do not be deceived by the shaitan. Don't let this play in your head. How do I know these people are legit? How do I know my money's going there? You're doing it for the sake of Allah. And when you hold back, you're letting Satan win. You're letting the shaitan win, because that's what he wants you to, doesn't want you to give. Satan doesn't want you to give charity. He doesn't want you to help mankind. Satan wants you to join him in their hellfire. And when he prevents you from doing these good deeds, you're allowing him to win. So my brothers and sisters, imagine that was us. Imagine that was you. And you needed someone. You needed shelter. You needed food. You needed warmth. You needed clothes. And people held back. How would you feel? We can't even comprehend or put ourselves in that situation unless we're in that situation. And may Allah protect us all. My brothers and sisters, please give for the sake of Allah. Help support your brothers and sisters in Lebanon that are suffering right now. It doesn't matter whether they're Muslim, Christian, Catholic, Buddha, doesn't matter what religion they are. We are all one, we're all human beings at the end of the day, and we have to show mercy on everyone. So please, my brothers and sisters, give for the sake of Allah, and you're putting it for yourself. At the end of the day, you're building the account for the hereafter. You're sheltering yourself from the hellfire, brothers and sisters. And you're also helping your brothers and sisters in Lebanon. And I urgently, please, my brothers and sisters, do not hold back. Do not get that thought where, how do I know these people are legit? How do I know this charity is legit? Always do something. I'm doing this for the sake of Allah. Don't think too much about it. You put the money in, you give as much as you can, you put your trust in Allah. Allah knows your intention. You can't chase every Tom, Dick and Harry. You can't trace every single dollar. You're doing this for the sake of Allah, my brothers and sisters. So please, my brothers and sisters, dig deep. The wealth that you have, Allah has given it to you. Do not forget, this is not your money. This was given to you by Allah, and this is your blessing by Allah. And Allah is testing you, and Allah will question you. How did you spend your wealth that I provided for you? So please, my brothers and sisters, be aware. Do not let this love for this dunya prevent you from committing good deeds, and do not let the shaitan deceive you and trick you and make you not commit good deeds. Please, my brothers and sisters, your brothers and sisters in Lebanon, they need you right now. Give as much as you can. Do not hold back. And remember, don't let the shaitan play with your head. Always think, I'm doing this, my intention is to give. Don't think of who I'm giving it to. My intention is to give for the sake of Allah. My intention is to help mankind, and that should be always the case in every scenario. You're always doing this for the sake of Allah. I ask Allah to help the people in Lebanon that are suffering right now, to help all the Muslim brothers and sisters all around the world, and all the countries all around the world, to soften our hearts, to give us protection from the shaitan, and to give us the tawakkul in Allah, and to make us generous Muslimin, to always give when someone's in need. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.